afternoon. This is Ronald Byrd with another edition of Style Speaks. I have a very special friend. Well, we're not friends, but yeah, we are. We're kind of friends. But a special guest. I like to call all my guests my friends. But he's looking at me like, dude, I don't know you. I don't know you for real. But anyway, Jeffrey Hunter, how you doing? Nice to meet you, man. I like that beard.
Thank you.
I'm jealous because I can't really get mine like that. I can't. You know, every man wants what they can't have.
I agree.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? You probably get that compliment. If they can't grow a full beard, they want to be able to grow one.
Exactly.
If they don't grow hair, they want to be able to not grow hair and all that. You know, whatever the opposite of whatever they got. Because you probably don't like it.
It's growing up.
Okay, see, and I would kill to have it. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But anyway, are you a native Washingtonian? Where are you from?
I'm not. I'm actually originally from South Carolina.
Okay.
But I moved here from North Carolina
3 or 4 years ago. Okay, well, you're not really considered. You know, they say after 3 or 4 years here, you can consider yourself a Washingtonian, but we're not going to claim you yet. Okay, well, you act like you ain't really trying to, be a Washingtonian no way. He's like, okay, you bringing it, I'm gonna bring it back, bro. You ain't gonna let you pump me out here. But so you plan on being here a while?
Hopefully. I'm actually trying to move to Miami.
Okay. Oh, is that your next move?
That is my
how soon?
We'll see. I'm working on that now.
You just don't want to put that out there.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. You don't want somebody don't see this. You don't want this.
No, we're good.
Okay, we're good. Okay, and roll. What brought you to DC in the first place?
Well, actually, it was work. I'm in the mortgage industry, so with all the foreclosures and everything like that, a lot of the companies that I work for in the North Carolina area were smaller companies that kind of went under after all the foreclosures and everything in the mortgage industry. So a friend of mine, actually a high school classmate, told me, hey, why don't you try DC? The market's great. It never really got affected by the economy. And I applied for a job literally within 3 days. I found a job.
Wow. And you've been at that same job ever since?
No, I have not.
Okay.
It got me here.
Okay, got you. Okay. We're gonna say how much hopping around you did since then. Okay, that's a whole nother segment. But well, we're glad you're here. Definitely glad you're here. Well, we're here to talk about a little style and fashion. I like the little look you got today with the little
something.
Yeah, a little color. I want to find me some raspberry. This guy was on the train with some raspberry colored. I mean, they were like between hot pink and raspberry. He had the little blazer on. They were nice. I'm like, I need to find me. I'm like, no, you don't want one. But sometimes you look at something that somebody else wears, and it's like,
not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. What you saying? I couldn't wear red?
No, but you know what? Actually, this is different for me. I'm normally very dark.
Okay.
I love black. Black is like my signature color.
Are you serious?
I do. I wear black all the time.
Wow.
Notice my Facebook page.
Yeah.
Everything was black. Yeah. So black is like my thing.
Where does that come from? Let's talk about that.
I think it just works for me.
What's so dark about it?
You know what? It's not even that. I'm
Dr. Phil on you right now, right?
You know what? I'm actually a very
you're moving around a lot. You couldn't get out of the frame. Okay. You're making me nervous. It's like you're gonna hit me or something. Okay, no, go ahead.
But no, black was actually one of those things that worked for me as far as the darker features on me. Every time I wore it, I just love how it looks on me.
Like the color.
I do. It's a non-color, but it does. It works for me. It's one of those things where I guess when it comes to style, you find something that works for you. Sometimes it's color. It's a certain style, but black was definitely a color that I think that was a color that worked for me.
It just kind of became your signature.
It did.
It's interesting because I think a lot of times for a lot of people, black it's very lazy because you don't really have to do. I mean, I'm not saying you. I think it's very lazy for a lot of people. They don't have to work at what matches, what goes with what. They just throw on that black jacket and black pants and black shoes and keep it rolling. So it's very easy. Although black is very chic and it's very slimming and all these other things, so it was just very easy for a lot of people. So I guess when you said that you like black, I was kind of wondering where that came from. So, but you've expanded out. Obviously, you don't have on all black today on this hot summer day. You be burning that out here in all black today. But you probably thought about it though, right?
You know what I did? I had a black T-shirt, set aside, V-neck.
Like I'm gonna put a little color. I'm gonna put a little color in here.
Spice it up a little bit.
Well, where did your influence, or did you have any influences as you were kind of growing up? Who in your family, or maybe extended family, that you kind of emulated or looked to, or maybe even outside of that, if you didn't have any male influences, celebrities that you kind of wanted to look like, or that you idolized, or being kind of fashion icons or whatever? I mean, were you that interested in style?
Actually, I was. In high school, I actually went to modeling school.
Oh, did you really? Okay.
I was a little chunkier.
I knew that it was a little bit of that in you.
Yeah, but you know what? It was one of those things where I was into it younger. I always read GQ magazine, and I
kept it on my bed.
Right. I actually subscribed to it, wrote a letter to the editor, tried to be a model, but yeah, it was one of those things where growing up in a smaller country, a smaller town, it was my escape. It was one of those things where I love fashion. I love everything that I saw. It was different. It was outside of my norm. And with the influence of the family, I had a cousin who was actually a model as well, who I looked up to as far as fashion. He was, did his own thing. He never really went by what everyone else did. He did his own thing. Yeah, which was a great influence. On top of, again, just always wanted to look nice. Always, again, GQ was a big thing.
So you always kind of wanted, even at a young age, you always kind of felt it was important, obviously, to look nice.
Right.
You wanted to present yourself very nice to the public, and as you went into the workforce and started interviewing for jobs, it was important how you looked, right?
Correct.
So where has that taken you, or has that become less important? Because I talk to a lot of, and I'm glad that you're not in the industry, because I talk to a lot, and I just finished talking to one gentleman who is trying to be an up-and-coming model. I like not to talk. This is about style and fashion, whoever you are, whatever your business or whatever genre you're into. It's not just about people in the industry, but I tend to meet a lot of people in the industry based on what I do, and I like to get their perception as well. But being not in the industry, how important to you in your day-to-day have you found style and fashion, or how do you pay attention to people in the streets that you see, and what's your perception of what you see in the streets that you see?
Well, I do actually. No, I do. I do. I follow. I always notice when someone else is, like we mentioned earlier, as far as seeing something and be like, wow, that's I gotta do this or something. And it's not always for you, but I do. Coming again from a smallest town, it was one of those things where you didn't see a lot of diversity in styles and stuff like that. People tend to stay to the same thing, and they call them outfits. Everything matches.
Right.
Here it's one of those things where it branched out, and I was able to see people do things that were a little edgier, a little more riskier. I would say.
Okay. You like that?
I do. It's not always for me.
Right. But you like to
every
see
now and then, yeah, I do. It's one of those things. It's refreshing to see people take a chance and be risky and not really care what other people think. And I think that has helped me to be that type of person.
Okay.
And when it comes to everyday style, I'm just one of those people that style for me is basically how I feel. I don't base it on how old I am or whatever. I base it on a feeling. I feel like dressing up.
You don't think you're too old for them pants right there?
I do not. I do not.
How about you? Let's see what you.
Not at all. Not at all. But no, exactly. No, but yeah, it's a feeling.
Yeah, absolutely, and I totally agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree. Just like I thought I could wear them raspberry pants I saw, and I'm years old, but I'm gonna go with what you said.
Right.
Like you said, no. But well, that's an interesting perception, and I think it's always very interesting to me when I talk to people about the subject, because I love obviously talking about the subject. and people's perception and what they think about, demographically, what they see, if they're in the industry or not, because some people are just kind of biased, and some people, everybody likes to say that they have eclectic taste. They tend to, they can wear anything and put anything on. I don't always believe that. Most people kind of go with what, especially models, they'll wear whatever the hell you tell them to put on. When you're in studio or you're supporting some brand or whatever, you kind of model what they tell you to wear. But I'm more interested in Jeffrey, the person, and just where it comes from with him, what's more comfortable for you, and when you do go out into the public, what's your perceptions and how you adapt your own personal style into what everybody else is wearing. So if you're going out to a party or a club or an event, you're paying attention. Oh, everybody's all dressed up. And are you the underdressed guy? Are you the overdressed guy? What guy are you, Jeffrey?
I would say the underdressed.
Oh, are you serious? Okay.
I tend to, I wear what's comfortable.
Okay.
I don't
so you prefer not to, you're not that suiting guy. Okay, is it semi-formal? Okay, I'm there. Right. Or you tend to like, oh no, I gotta wear a suit and tie. No.
You know what? Actually, if I have to wear a suit and tie, I'll wear a suit and tie. Okay. Again, it's something that I'll feel comfortable in. I'm not gonna, I don't want to be there, and I don't like to stand out. I'm very, I don't like a lot of attention, so I tend to do things.
Yeah, I definitely got that.
So, again,
and you don't think you're getting attention in those pants?
You know what?
You know what, Ronald?
You know what?
I even got my camera guy laughing at you.
That is crazy. You know what?
I'm loving it. But okay, no, go ahead.
But no, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I tend to,
because I listen to what people say.
Right.
So you just can't say anything to me, and I'm not gonna come bring it back at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. But you don't like a lot of attention, but yeah. Okay.
But you know what? I don't like a lot of attention, but I feel like again here it would work.
Yeah, and I'm teasing you. Absolutely. Yeah. No, you look great. You really do. And I wish I had the same color. But, so, okay, you don't like a lot of attention, and you would probably be that underdressed person at the event, based on what?
You know what, not necessarily underdressed. I would be more...
not the one that's like over the top.
Exactly.
So that's going to be like, have that extra ETH.
Exactly. It'll look great. I feel like I would find something that would fit me, would be flattering to my size, my appearance and everything, to the point where it's not out. You know what I mean? It's not going to stand out so much. Again, it's going to look exactly. It's going to present me.
Well, definitely. Well, I see that, and I recognize that in you, that classy, kind of subdued elegance, very stylish, nondescript. I'm pretty good at my saying.
Right.
Okay, stop me when I say something wrong now. I noticed he ain't stopped none of that. But I mean, and I detected that, and that's what kind of attracted me to want to talk to you, because, like I said, I talk to a lot of people in the industry, and I think some of the comments can seem to be a little biased and maybe same old. So I like to get different perspectives on that whole subject, and the fact that you didn't necessarily want to come on and promote something, a new line or a new, product or whatever. I like that about it too. So very classy, gentlemen. I appreciate that. Well, I appreciate your time, and I think you answered all the questions I had for you. I think I clowned you a bit enough. Yeah. If I overdid it, I apologize, but I'm not editing it, I'm not taking none of it back.
No, you're good, you're good.
But thank you so much, Jeffrey. I appreciate it. All right, this has been another edition of Style Speaks. Until the next time, we're out.